those red lights to come on. We got one red light, we got two red lights, three red lights, four, five, and away we go. We are racing in the circuit of the Americas. I can't get a good camera angle to see who's got the lead. It looks like a good start from Cameron Poulter. The McLarens are side by side as well. Neustrom has made up a position. He is up into 4th place. We've got quite a few changes in positions further down. Neustrom has fighting up into 3rd place. He's made a brilliant start in the AlphaTauri. Chuckle down 1. Tommy's had a good start as well, up a couple of places. Lee is dropped back a little bit, and everyone else pretty much getting away fairly well indeed. Prof has left the session. Looks like he's disconnected. Paul has had a lightning start up into 11th place. I'm sure he's going to be very happy with that after what was an abysmal qualifying session. By side now, who's going to be the last of the late breakers? You got Chuck on the inside. Paul's getting boxed in a little bit as well. Chuck goes down the inside of Danny. Makes a move there. Danny's going to have a move back up the inside, going into the right hander. Still side by side. Paul's going to 3 wide going into the hairpin. And that is not a place you want to go side by side into, let alone 3 wide. And it's costing them all a lot of time. Paul comes out on top though. Danny is holding on tonight. Royal Rumble has gone round. Royal Rumble is tumbling down the order. And that is very unfortunate for the Alfa Romeo driver even. Gingy struggling to keep pace at the moment. Sheet and David Benson going side by side. You've also got GFO and Prodigy side by side going into turn 1. There is a Haas that spun, and that is Tiedemann as well as gone rocketing down the order. He's struggling in that middle sector. So up in the points ahead of his championship rivals. Chuck is out. What has happened to Chuck Brothers? He has gone out of this race. We missed what happened, but it looks like he's had a bit of a crash and he has DNF'd. He was struggling to stay within the previous laps, but he's now managed to find a little bit of pace in that middle sector, and Cameron has lost the position to him there as well, and running a bit wide of the race. But we're going to jump back to the lead because Cameron, although he's lost the lead, he has got DRS on Ginge, and he is going to make a move going into the hairpin. He's got the move made before the braking zone. Is Ginge going to make a move back? No, he is not. Second. He's 2 tenths. Very, very close. Indeed, we also have another Mercedes once again gone, but here we go. Ginge all over the back of this Ferrari. They're weaving like a snake down the straight, trying to get out of each other's slipstream. Ginge is going to have this move made, I think, coming into the braking zone. It looks like Cameron's got quite a bit of straight line speed, though. It's going to be side by side. Ginge trying to hold it around the outside, which turns into the inside for the right hander. Gives Cameron a little bit of a squeeze, and he's got the position made. But Cameron's going to try and have a go back at him now, which is going to be the outside for this hairpin. Can he get the switch back on the McLaren? This is great racing from the pair of them. It looks like Ginge who's got the ascendancy, though. And following these guys, but that promotes Chuckle up to 3rd, Lee up to 4th. I'm sure they'll be very happy with that. And Cameron Poulter, he obviously has a very slippery car in a straight line because he is in past Ginge, but Ginge has got the traction on the way out and a lot more grip than that Ferrari. And yeah, here we go. That Ferrari is very slippery in a straight line, and I think it's paying dividends for him. I'm going to get up the graphic. Yeah, 20% battery for the Ferrari. Once again, side by side. Ginge trying to hold it around the outside, but just can't quite make it stick this time around. And unfortunately, you see Cameron Poulter running the esports line off on the curb. Going into turn 1. Looks like he's gone very, very deep though. Ginge is going to try and get a run on the inside. That is very close. Once again, going to have DRS. And I think this is going to be a swap for the lead once again. Cameron knows it. He's going to go defensive. They've both got about the same amount of battery, and we've got a great view here from the Ferrari looking back at that McLaren, who is struggling for straight line speed. He's going to make a move to the inside, is Ginge, and that's where he wants to be and try and run the Ferrari out of track, which he certainly does. That was nicely covered off. He has the right to do so. And once again, into the right hander. And Ginge has the ascendancy, but the Ferrari is going to try and move back around the outside once again. And Ginge is having none of that. Going for the cutback. Can he hold around the outside of this flat out right hander? That'll be a very brave move if he can make it stick, but I don't think he's going to. Prodigy does retire in the pit, so it's not going to affect us. Cameron's had a little bit of a moment there, and he's lost him a couple of positions. Chuckle goes past. Lee Craig goes past. Looks like he lost the back end, turning into that left hander, and that's dropped him just ahead of his teammate Tommy. And I'm sure Ginger will be rubbing his hands with delight at the thought of that. Because he was unable to try and pull away from Cameron, but Lee's now got his mirrors full of Ferrari. Well, not anymore, because the Ferrari side by side with him through the first sector. That is great racing. Lee's had to cut the corner a little bit. No room given there by either. They're fighting it tooth and nail, and fair's fair. Or all's fair in love and war, as we say. In the DRS, we'll look further back. Cameron Poulter's going to send one up the inside of Lee, who gives more than enough room. And going through here, and who have we got spinning out? That will be Danny, who's gone down and now dropping behind his teammate for good measure. And we've also got Cameron Poulter, who's spun round. Looks like he's perhaps overheated his rear tyres and it's got the better of him. Or a very oversteering car, because McLaren's very close. Once again, nice job, also very close to the back of Tommy in the other Ferrari. Who else have we got very close? Paul is trying to catch these guys. David Benson has retired, and it has caused a safety car, and that benefits everyone running on a medium tyre and everyone running on the hards. That has completely wrecked their race. And I'm pretty sure we're going to see everyone pitting but Chuckle and Ginger teammates, so Chuckle has to back off a bit. He's not allowed to back off too much, but I think he's done it to a sensible amount. Oh, they're all cute, stacking up in the pit lane. What is going on here? Paul is obviously going to carry on and take the lead, but I think it's going to be a futile attempt, because this is well and truly screwed his race over. The car is going for another lap. It certainly is. Oh, AJ's in. Paul's in. Oh, that's an interesting decision. That is an interesting decision. They feel like they can go to the end on mediums from here. They must be trying mediums to the end. Yeah, it pulls in the pits now, and that is going to release Ginger to go whenever he wants. Into the last corner. He's going to go through the last corner, and away we go. We are green flag running once again. Ginger takes the lead, but look at that. He's got a 1.2 second gap on Chuckle, who does manage to make a move past the ghost of car of Prof. We also have Sheet, who's managed to spin right away after catching Cameron Poulter's also made a move on John Hans. John goes back up the inside of the Ferrari, but he's going to back out of it going down. Cameron Poulter has way more grip than he does. Yeah, nice job using all of his battery, but I don't think it's close enough. Tommy and Cameron going side by side, and Cameron's got the ascendancy. He's slow and very close. We've also got Paul coming up the inside of the Alpine. He brakes very late indeed, nearly runs into the back of the Alfa Romeo, but he gets away with it. That is a very nice move indeed. Make that move. Nice job on Cameron Poulter going side by side, and looks like Nice Job is doing a nice job defending. Cameron Poulter, is he going to send it up the inside? Oh, he's going to have to back it out. Nice job, gives him plenty of room. That's again Cameron Poulter, again, close to the AlphaTauri. Is he going to send it last minute up the inside? He certainly is. He's going to go for the move. Nice job, he's going to go for the switchback. Can he get on the power early enough? I don't think he can. Cameron gets on the power very nicely indeed. And then there's a late safety car. Could pay in his favour, you know. Chuckle is going to get DRS on his teammate Ginge. Is he going to make a move for the lead of this Grand Prix? Let's have a watch and find out. He's going to be using battery. I think he's going to go for it. There's no team orders down here at McLaren. Up the inside, Chuckle goes. Ginge doesn't defend it. He's not got enough straight line speed, and into the lead Chuckle goes with a purple sector. No surprise with that DRS wide open. And a change for the lead. Once again we have. Cameron didn't make a move past Nice Job as well. And who's that? But that's Chuckle. Chuckle, after taking the lead of the race for his teammate, which is exactly wanted in the championship, he has dropped it on the exit of the hairpin and dropped down to 7th place. And I'm sure he's going to be absolutely fuming. You see AJ and Danny going side by side into the last corner. Whoa! We have Danny round and into the wall. I think he's still going. He's got away with that one. He has just about got away with that. I thought that was going to be a DNF. He's going to try and get away with a bit of reversing on track. Disqualified from session wrong way, and I'm not surprised that Ginger will need to fight him too much. We've got a yellow flag. That is Sheet, who has retired from this race. Cameron, here we go. DRS wide open. I think Lee's going to be a sitting duck. There's no battery for the Ferrari, but I don't think he's going to need it. He is a rocket ship in a straight line. and up the inside does he go. We've also got Paul making a move on the on the Haas, even one of the two. The AlphaTauri making a move on the Haas. Off the circuit he goes. That's an interesting line from the AlphaTauri. That window ahead of him, and I don't think he's likely to do that unless there's any mistake. Cameron decides to send a dive at the inside the last minute. Ginge gives him enough room, but only just enough room, and that's fair enough from the McLaren. GRS wide open for the Ferrari. Is he going to make a move up the inside? We got a bit of battle going further back. Nice job, makes a move on Lee Craig. That is a very nice move indeed. Lee Craig is going to have a look at coming back up the inside. They're going to be side by side. There's a bit of contact. The Red Bull has spun. Oh no, Lee Craig has dropped down. That is unfortunate. It's bad contact modelled by the game, but we've also got Cameron Poulter jumped into the lead as well. He's got past Ginge with that extra tyre. Into 7th he goes. Lee and Royal Rumble side by side. Royal Rumble is going to try and make a move back at the inside. Lee is going to hang it around the outside. Royal Rumble is going to squeeze him off though. That is unfortunate for Lee. He's going to be patient. He's going to go at the inside, and that's a good move there, but Royal Rumble's going to get the better exit with the better line coming out of there, and this is great racing. Lee once again back up the inside. They're side by side into the second to last corner. Around the outside the Red Bull goes, keeps him in track limits, and I think he's got the move. That is beautiful racing. That is a great move there by Lee. See what is going on further back. The Williams, John Hands goes up the inside of Tommy. I think he's made a move, and we've also got Paul who's made a move on Chuckle behind as well. So he goes. I don't think he's saving it, and I can't say I blame him. But let's jump back with this lot. We got Paul making a move on Tommy. He's also going to be making a move on John coming into the hairpin. He's taking the outside line, swoops around the outside on the curb a little bit hard to get on the traction. They're going to be side by side, but Paul has the inside. The Williams is forced to concede. The Ferrari of Tommy is still there. He's going to have a look at the inside, but I don't think there's going to be a move made there. But he's going to go the inside of the hairpin. There's a little bit of contact possibly, but they've got away with it. It's all good. And they're still side by side around. We've got AJ Baker going up the inside of the Williams of John, and that is great racing from all of these guys. We've also got what's happened. Tommy is sat behind AJ and John going side by side into the last corner. Oh, what brilliant racing this is. Nice job has made a move past Ginge as well. I don't know where to look. Everything is kicking off on this lap. Chuckle is past Tiesman. Cameron Poulter has retired. He's pulled into the pits and retired. That's a shame. We've also got the other McLaren and Chuckle going for a 360, and if his race wasn't over, it certainly is now. That job going side by side. Ginge is going to retake the lead of this Grand Prix once again. But here we go once again. Nice job. We'll have the DRS on the McLaren. He's going to go down the inside, and I think it's a no-brainer. Ginge doesn't even try to defend it. He's got the move made and can even take the racing line. 13 places gained by the AlphaTauri. And you see once again, Ginge in DRS. He is going to be using his battery. Nice job, isn't going to try and defend it. And yeah, away he goes. And that's a pretty easy move. Once again, DRS very, very powerful down that straight. We use a bit of battery. DRS, I don't think he's going to need to use that much battery because he's very close to that McLaren, and away and past he goes once again into the lead. Another change for the lead. I'm going to have to go back and count how many lead changes we've had this race because it has been utterly ridiculous. Brilliant to see. Absolutely love it. He's using battery. He's pushing. Nice job is looking to make a break out of DRS range, and I'll tell you what, he's close. 9/10 of a second. Nice job, has that battery, and this is where I said it could pay. Look at that. He's over a second. Ginge is going to have to work very hard in this first sector to try and get back within DRS range. Nice job using all the track and more. He's got a 1.2 second gap. Ginge needs 2/10, 3/10 now to get back in DRS. I don't think he's going to do it. Nice job. He comes down, and there is the DRS detection point. Just there, that's the line, and Ginge is out of it. And that could have sealed the fate of this race. That he's waited patiently and patiently. And he's made the decisive killer blow 3 laps from the end. And that was a very, very smart driving indeed. Very smart thinking there for nice job, mate. Now, so see Chuckle, not sure what Chuckle is trying to do. He's trying to do a 360, I think. Can he go in a straight line? Not really. I'm sitting on my sofa. Absolutely, Prof. I apologise. I haven't given you much screen time. Oh, there's Chuckle doing Chuckle things as he goes round. I'm not sure what he's doing. But yes, Prof. Another yellow flag. That is Chuckle once again, who I think is just doing donuts for fun. I think he probably is. Oh dear. Why not? Why not? Trying to come home. Driver of the day, you reckon, Prof? Yeah. Not sure I could agree with you on that one. Helmet of the day. I'll definitely give you helmet of the day. Two yellow flags. Haas. I'm not sure if that's Rtg. I think it is Rtg. But hats off to this guy. Or helmets off. Nice job. He is going to take his maiden win with Rtg. What a fantastic race. He's going to be a 4.5 second lead by the time he crosses that finish line. Cracking job. Nice job. Wins the 4th round of the season home to cement his championship lead in 2nd. Paul Jones, nearly from the back of the grid, will come 3rd. Tommy in 4th. AJ Baker will come 5th with that penalty. John Hans 6th. Lee Craig in 7th. GFO will come home across the line in 8th place. Bugatti following close behind in 9th. And I think Rtg will take the last point. Fair play to these boys at the back for still coming on. Nicely held there from Rtg. Great slide. Royal Rumble just missing out in 11th place. But what a race we've had this evening. Oh, wow. But there you have it. Nice job, mate. His debut Rtg win. Lovely to see, and congratulations to him. Played it very smart. With battery saving and just tagging along in DRS. Made his move when it counted, and away he went. Ginge will come home 2nd, and Paul Jones rounding out your podium.